So today what we're doing is we're basically just going back and we're going to be practicing with all the formulas we've been doing over the last 3 weeks, really. So in this warm-up, we're just talking about 2D stuff here. All right, the perimeter of this rectangle. How would we find the perimeter of this rectangle? At all the sides. Now, not just the sides that we have numbers on, all of the sides. So this side is 8 also, and this side is 3. So if we add all those up, 8 plus 3 plus 8 plus 3, what does that give us for the perimeter? It's 22. Okay, how would we find the area of this rectangle?
8 times 3.
Length times width, 8 times 3, which is 24. Okay. All right, what's the perimeter of this triangle?
16? No, 26.
Okay, good. So it's 9 plus 12 plus 5, which is 26. Just adding the outside edges. Now, how are we going to find the area of that triangle?
Base times height divided by 2.
Base times height divided by 2. So 12 times 4 divided by 2, which is 24. All right, I'm not going to worry about units here. So this third one, what's the perimeter of this octagon? Or how would I find it?
12 times 8.
Okay, so it's 12 8 times. So you could do 12 plus 12 8 times, or just do 12 times 8, and that gives you what? 96. Now, how am I going to find the area of that octagon?
Divided by 2.
Okay, so the apothem times perimeter divided by 2. So the apothem is 14.5 times the perimeter, which we just said is 96, divided by 2.
696.
And that gives you 696 square units. Okay, so on this shape, what is this shape? Pentagon. How would we find the perimeter of this regular pentagon? Good, 7.5 times 5, which is 37.5. How are we going to find the area of this regular pentagon? Okay, good. So just like the last one, so we're going to take the apothem times the perimeter divided by 2. 95.63. All right, square units. And then on this trapezoid, perimeter is going to be 6 plus 7 plus 8 plus 5, which is 26. Now for the area of this trapezoid, we're going to do, how am I going to find the area of this trapezoid?
Base 1 plus base 2 times height divided by 2.
Okay, base 1 plus base 2 times height divided by 2. So what are the numbers going to be?
6 plus 8 times 4 divided by 2.
6 plus 8 times 4 divided by 2. Base 1 plus base 2 times the height divided by 2, which is?
Oh, 28. I thought 18 plus 6.
Make sure you put the 6 plus 8 in parentheses.
I did.
You added inside the parentheses, multiplied outside the parentheses.
You don't have to put the multiplication sign.
I think your calculator deals with that fine, yeah. Anyways, it should be 28 square units. Okay. On this cone, what's the height of this cone?
12.
Okay, good. It just gives us 12. Now, to find the slant height right here, what am I going to have to do?
You're going to add 12 squared.
Okay, good. I'm going to do Pythagorean theorem. So 5 squared plus 12 squared, square rooted.
13.
And it gives you exactly 13. That's one of our Pythagorean triples, 5, 12, 13. Okay. What is the height of this prism?
14. No, it's 14.
It's 14 because remember, we'll talk about this more in a second, but the height is also the what? Distance between the bases. So this is a triangular prism, so the height is the distance between the triangles, which that's right is 14. Now, what does capital B stand for?
Area of the base.
So we're looking for the area of this triangle.
10 times 12 divided by 2.
Okay, good. So area of a triangle is base times height divided by 2. So 10 times 12 divided by 2,
60.
which is 60. Okay, on this one, we are given the surface area and we're looking for the radius, so we're working backwards on this one.
Yeah,
So we'll talk about the formulas more in just a second, but for now the surface area of a sphere is 4 pi r squared. Okay, so that's right. This time we know the surface area and we're looking for the radius. So I'm going to plug in 803.84 for SA.
What did you divide by 4 first?
All right, 1 second here. So we have 803.84 equals 4 pi r squared. Now again, y'all know I hate it, but in this case today we're just going to use InSolve. We've solved so much, but it's good for you for ACT to be able to know how to use InSolve because it will help speed things up for that. So anyways, we're just going to do that here. So we're going to do InSolve. You're going to plug in menu 3.1. It'll do that. And you're going to type in the equation 803.84 equals 4 pi r squared and comma r. Comma whatever variable letter you've put in the equation.
7.8. So just 8. Yeah, it would just be 8.
It's like 7.997 or something. So we'll just round it and say 8 feet. All right. Now what we're going to do is I'm not going to really talk about them. I'm just going to give them to you.
Yeah.
Yes. So lateral surface area of a prism is pH. Total is pH plus 2b. And volume is b times h. Okay, for a cylinder, lateral surface area is 2 pi RH. Total is 2 pi RH plus 2 pi r squared. And then volume of a cylinder is pi r squared times h. Okay, for a pyramid, P times L divided by 2. Total is P times L divided by 2 plus B. And then volume is B times H divided by 3. Okay, for a cone, lateral surface area is pi RL. Total is pi RL plus pi r squared. And volume is pi r squared times h divided by 3. Okay, for a sphere, the lateral surface area does not really apply here. Can't just find the lateral surface area really. But, so total surface area of a sphere is 4 pi r squared. And volume of a sphere, is 4 pi, r cubed divided by 3. Okay, on a hemisphere, I mean, you really can't do lateral. I mean, I guess you're just wanting to find the curved part. It would just be 2 pi r squared, but really kind of does not apply here. And then for total, is 3 pi r squared. And then volume is 2 pi r cubed divided by 3. Okay, we've talked about this over and over again, but what does the capital P stand for in the... Okay, P stands for perimeter of the base. What does the capital B stand for? Stands for area of the base. What does the L stand for? Stands for slant height.
Distance between the base.
Okay, H stands for height. But especially when we're working on prisms, we always add in that the height for that is the distance between the bases.